So here now with Deep Under Demo, a game that's developed and published by Wild Amul. I think it was like that. Fuck, I forgot the name of the developer and publisher. Does it say here? No, in here only shows the developers, the translator and the music. Fuck, doesn't say the name of the. Sorry if I forgot about that. I think it's Wild Amul. The logo is even cool. It's a fucking fish with a shotgun. So it's like fuck, I even forgot. But I think it's Wild Mall. So this is a visual novel, horror one or mystery one. It looks interesting. That's why I'm playing. So let us see. It must be short. I think the game is gonna be short too. But there's multiple endings, of course. But in them, I wonder how much it's gonna be. Alex, Alex, wake the hell up, you sleeping beauty. It's like, huh? Have you been nappy during work hour? Ashley, I'm sorry, it was only for a second, I swear. Oh yeah? In my defense, I've already cleaned the place up and there weren't any customers too. You really should upset your granny like that. My granny? Why? Because you're fired. Ha ha ha, it was a joke. You shouldn't see in your face. I've always wanted to try being an oppressive boss, so was it? Was I good? You scared the life out of me. Ah, you are so adorable. How can I possibly fire a cutie like yourself? Besides, you are my best worker. Well, also the only one. Two girls entered the shop and stopped at the bar. They kept stealing glances at me and whispering to each other. Okay, keep up the good work. One of the girls moved closer to make an order. Hi, Alex. Oh yeah, I almost forgot I was wearing a bloody badge. Two cinnamon lattes, one regular and the other with almond milk. Sure. The almond milk one is for Lizzie. That's me, by the way. Write the name on the cup so we don't mix them up. Okay, Lizzie. They started giggling again. So annoying. While I was busy making coffee, they were discussing the upcoming academic year. So they are high school students. Next, they spoke of colleagues they would like to college they would like to apply. Ahead of them are lives full of fun, and I see. Too bad I wasn't able to enroll in college myself. That's why I had no choice but to work at a coffee shop in the middle of nowhere. Still better than being a burden for my grandma, though. I finished the first coffee and started making another one. What did she say about milk again? Almond. I finished making coffee and passed the cups to the girls. Thanks, Alex. I should send you a friend request. Accept it, okay? Ah, I see. Sorry, I'm not into schoolgirls. That's what I really wanted to say, but. Sure. They laughed and went out of the shop, nearly bumping into the girl who was coming in. Andy. Hi, why are you still wearing your uniform? Oh, give me a few seconds. I still need to empty the filter and clean everything up. Come on, Al. We are late. I hope you told Ashley we are leaving early. Yeah, I did. I just don't want to leave the place untidy. Ashley's going to be mad. Really? I can't believe what I hear. Why even bother going to work if you're going to leave after just a few hours? You should have taken a day off. Well, anyway, while you're at it, can you make a coffee for my dad? He's waiting in the car. Said he'll give us a ride. Cinnamon and milk as usual? Yeah. Damn, that Ashley. Just who she thinks she is, making you do all the dirty work. Andy was one of those know-it-all girls. Sometimes she was a real pain in the ass, but deep down I knew that was her way of caring for me. I loved her. As a friend, of course. Oh, come on, who am I trying to deceive? I used to hope that our friendship could one day grow into something deeper, but life showed otherwise. You know, my previous employer ripped me off of my salary. At least Ashley pays properly. I don't want to be fussy about minor stuff, but you have been working with no days off for 3 weeks straight. Not to mention you driving her hamster to the vet. I think you really should remind her of her place. She's just asking me for help, that's all. It was a one-time thing. That's how it always begins. Soon she's going to push everything onto you. Oh, come on. You really have nerves of steel. I can't even imagine putting up with someone like her. Ashley came out of the bag, lively and cheerful. Even if she had heard something, she didn't let it show on her face. Oh, hi Andy. Leaving for college soon, eh? Yeah, I guess. Good girl. How's your dad? I haven't seen him coming for a cup of coffee for a while. Busy with work as usual. Poor thing, being chained to his desk like that. Yeah, finished. I passed the freshly made coffee to Andy. Ashley, my dad is waiting for us outside. He's in a hurry. Do you mind if I take Alex with me right now? Where to? Ashley, I told you yesterday. Oh yeah, it completely slipped in my mind, huh? So where are you going? No time to explain. We are late. Alright then. Keep your secrets. Fine. Go enjoy the last summer days while you can. And say hello to Victor for me, okay? Having said that, I should disappear in the back of the shop. You sure were arch with her. and you could learn a thing or two from me. Okay. I look at the mirror near the front entrance. I should decorate the coffee shop with lots of peculiar ethnic style items. The mirror was part of that and suited the interior just right. However, it was not in perfect condition. Why would she put a cracked mirror here? It's a bad omen, you know? Pfft, don't tell me you believe in that nonsense. I'm living with my grandma, remember? Old people are superstitious. More importantly, you didn't forget, right? Didn't forget about what? Alex. Ah, you mean this? I picked up my backpack, which was heavy with cans of beer. It's all here. You should kept it in the fridge, silly. Okay, let's go. Just make sure my dad doesn't see that beer. As soon as I got in the car, Victor greeted us with an irritated sigh. Why so long? There was not a shred of emotion on his face, but somehow he seemed nervous to me. It was only 10 minutes, Dad. I don't think that's long. Here, we brought you a coffee. Victor reluctantly accepted the cup. So that's what took you so long? You didn't have to. I don't have time to waste. My train is leaving soon. Oh, not this again. Alex, get out. We'll get there on foot. Thank you very much. Reluctantly, I start opening the door. It's not like I'm asking you to leave. Close the door, Alex. As you say, properly closed. We don't want to waste any more of your precious time. Let's go, Alex. Enough. I said I'll give you two a ride. Come on, fasten your belt. Andy crossed her arms and turned away to stare out of the window. Clearly she was mad. And upon the car fell an awkward silence, interrupted only by the steady engine whirring and the rattling of the beer cans in my backpack. How's your grandmother, Alex? She's good. Says you should come after dinner with us since you helped fix the roof. Sounds wonderful. I'll drop by when I have time. I've been quite busy lately, you see. As always. So the roof is fine now? No leaks? None at all, thanks. I won't be able to repair it on my own. You're welcome. We live in a real small town where everyone knew each other. Even if you didn't know someone personally, you will have heard of him from rumors. So when my mother went missing, everyone was gossiping about that every corner. Many people were supportive, but Victor helped me and my grandma the most, despite being a really busy man. It seemed like he took our loss as his own. After all, me and Andy had been friends since childhood. Our families were quite close. It had been 7 years already, but mother was still gone. We could find neither her body nor any trace she might have left. It was like she vanished into thin air, so we ended up burying an empty coffin. Grandma said it would be easier for her that way. She was tired of all the waiting and hoping. It's August already, summer is almost gone, and I didn't even notice. School starts soon. What grade are you in again? I'm starting my second year, Dad. You mean at school? I mean at uni. Time sure flies fast. We spent the rest of the ride in silence. Okay. The car stopped. So how far are we going? We'll take the hiking trail. Should be back by evening. It's noon already, you know. If you go hiking, do it early in the morning. Back in my day, you'll be laughed at for leaving so late. Well, laugh all you want. I'm glad you are having so much fun. Come on, Al. Let's go. Everyone is waiting. Just don't wander off the trail, okay? Yes, we know. Bye. We are almost there. Did we really need to drag ourselves all the way here? Summer is going to be over soon. We should spend some time in the countryside. My shoulders hurt already, same for my feet. Also, I'm being devoured by mosquitoes. What are you tapping anyway? Just making a note for the future. Never invite that crybaby again. Very funny. I can barely contain my laughter. Just telling Nash that we'll be there soon. I move a little closer and look at her phone screen. To my eyes came slicky sweet message with tons of heart emojis. Can't wait to see you, my little monkey. What monkey? Gross. Hey, stop picking at the other people's phones. I didn't mean to. Well, there's a network connection here at least. We can call for help if needed. Come on, Al. What can possibly happen? Hurry up. Everyone is tired of waiting. But careful, don't drop the beer, okay? Yeah. What can possibly happen? I don't know myself, but I couldn't help but feel uneasy ever since Andy had come up with the idea of having this picnic. Maybe I should blame the criminal articles from our local newspapers, which I had been reading daily for the last year. Non-fantastic beasts, forest vipers attack a hiker. Man dies after falling off the old cliffs. Dog named Bo found dismembered in Oak Hollow. For a whole year, papers had been screaming that kind of headlines. Well, at least there were no more reports of missing people. In the past, residents of Mist Valley had gone missing quite often. 2 or 3 people a year, maybe more. It might not seem much, but for our little town, every loss is a huge tragedy. My town train came to a stop, interrupted by Andy's voice. Hey! Looks like we reached our destination. A company of 3 was waiting under the road signage. Yo, over here! Nash was enthusiastically waving his hands at us. As we came closer, he greeted Henning warmly and reached for her lips, putting his hand around her waist. I turned away. As I did, I noticed two studying gazed on me, belonging to the unfamiliar couple. The two showed awkward smiles and said hi. Why so long? Al, this is Ian. He'll be studying with us up to middle school when we move to the big city. You remember him, right? Actually I don't, sorry. Don't mention, I don't remember you very well either. He stepped forward and shook my hand. I caught a sweet smell of weed coming from him. And this is Nina, his girlfriend. You two don't know each other, she just came with Ian on holidays. Oh, so it's your first time in Mist Valley. How do you like our 1 hour stop? It's calm here, and not crowded. Well, Nash needs no introduction. Hi Al, long time no see, glad you came. Yeah, glad to see you too. Okay, everyone is here, let's go. Nash proceeded in the opposite direction of the signs. We are not taking the trail. Nah, it's boring as hell there. And swarming with people too. I found us a nice place, the view is nuts. It's the old cliffs there, right? Exactly, man. Come on. Maybe we go somewhere else? I mean, we don't even have any equipment. What's equipment? Ha 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 ha. The cliff is not steep at all. We can climb it just fine as we are. It will be fine. We can climb it just fine. It will be fine. 5 bodies found beneath pile of rocks. I can see a headline like that in the papers tomorrow. Haha. You sure have a vivid imagination. Stop scaring off my tourists. It's gonna be dope. I've been there hundreds of times. But we'll need to come deeper into the forest. What if you get lost? Oh, you are no fun. Come on, stop quibbling. Yeah, don't sweat it. Come on, let's go. The whole idea was absurd to me. Going deeper into the forest, climbing the cliff. What to do what exactly? Of course, I could just go home. It's not like anyone was going to stop me. But it felt awkward to keep arguing when everyone else was willing to go. Besides, I had no idea how to get home from there. So I had to drag myself along. The path was poorly beaten, so it was difficult to walk. Nobody but hunters ventured that deep into the wild. Well, nobody but hunters and idiots. Who could tell what lay ahead? What if a fierce wild boar charged at us out of nowhere? Besides, we could easily bump into a pack of starving wolves. Everyone was breathing heavily as they walked. That didn't keep them from occasionally shouting though. Andy ended up walking behind, right next to me. Why didn't you tell me we are going to the old cliffs? If I did, you'll never come. Exactly. And I wanted you to come. Why? What do you mean why? I miss you, silly. I felt blood rushing to my cheeks. Summer will be over soon, and we won't see each other till Christmas, so... I stumbled over a stone and nearly fell, but managed to regain my footing. Hey, careful, watch your step. I don't want you to crack your head open. Yeah. I inspected stone that almost made me fall. There was a drawing on it. A purple spiral. Andy, look. Huh? Looks strange. What exactly? Someone left a mark, that's it. They could have drawn an arrow or a square. Literally anything. Why the spiral? Who cares? Spiral is simply enough to draw to. Come on, we should catch up with the others. Wait a second. Let me only put something to drink. The trees grew really thick, so it was hard to keep track of everyone's silhouettes. I was still worried about the strange mark on stone, but Andy was right, we had to keep going. It seemed like we had been marking our way through grass and ferns for an eternity. Finally we reached our destination. I've been watching my feet all the time, so I totally missed the moment when huge piles of rocks emerged before us. That's the place we're almost. We still need to go to Little Eiger. Nash began to climb the cliff, making use of protruding chunks of rock. Just so you know, you can die. Why so nervous, bro? Just look at him, he's really good at that. After just a few moments, Nash was out of sight. I couldn't even hear him climbing anymore, so I started to worry. Okay. But then a yell of joy rang through the air. Nash finished climbing the cliff and was telling us to join him. Okay, let's go. Annie went first, Ian and Nina followed her. I watched them climb higher and higher. It looked easy from where I stood. As for me, I couldn't brace myself to join them and remained at the bottom. When everyone was out of sight, I felt a shiver down my spine. The sun was barely making it through the thick canopy, forcing the forest to sink into darkness. Everything around me was enveloped in shadows, and there was nothing but tree trunks and cold rocks to give me company. The sharp cracking of branch in the canopy blended with the soft whisper of foliage rustling in the wind. It felt like I was listening to a mysterious voice from another world, revealing to me secrets unknown. I glanced around, but there was not a soul nearby. All I noticed was a small shrub. It was a shaking badly. Oh, damn it! I started climbing the cliff, swiftly and steadily. Before long, I found myself at the top. I didn't expect that climbing about 40 feet or off rock would take me so little time. A breathtaking view unfolded before my eyes. Hills covered in greenery, and a mountain range majestically towering over them. Whoa, fantastic! I know, right? Definitely worth it. I'm not a soul here, and nobody died, mind you. We'll see when it's time to get down. Come on, relax. I'm tired, let's find somewhere to sit down. We spread our blankets and shook the contents of our backpacks on top of them. Whoa, so much beer, let me handle it. No, give it all here. And he collected the cans and put them into the shade. A proven fact, beer runs out fast if Nash is around, so you better keep it away. Come on, you are exaggerating. That's true, he knocked back a gallon of punch at the enrollment party, all by himself. The bowl wasn't that big, anyway, you were just being jealous cause you didn't get any. And what about Halloween or Christmas? And that time we played board games. I don't remember any of it. No wonder, because you gulped down all our beer. Where does it even go? Well, that's the ability I inherited from my father. Ha ha ha. I'm sure you are making him proud. Anyway, I'm not into booze anymore. Today I'm drinking nothing but kombucha. Everyone laughed and started making a fight. I was about to join them when Ash spoke to me. Now, so sit. Fine, I guess. How's your grandma? Spends all her time in the garden, trying to get rid of the molds. And you? You're joking, right? She won't let me even step into her garden. Nah, not that. How's your life going? What do you do? Oh, nothing special. Working as a barista now. I see. I hated conversations like that. You are supposed to keep the conversation going, but there's nothing to talk about. Not to mention all those questions about my work, my calling in life. When I answered those, it felt like making excuses. It all sounded like, yeah, my life is boring and uneventful. I have no hobby and I'm not even getting an education, just working on a dull job and looking after my grandma. It was actually quite sad to talk of such nonsense with someone who used to be my best friend. What are you doing? Let's get to cooking already, I'm starving. Where's the mystery? Everyone was busy around the fire. Ian and Ash were frying sausage while discussing a video game I never heard of. Something about vampire, werewolves, zombies are being put together. I didn't want to be third wheel, so I tried to cut into the conversation. So where did the zombies come from? Actually, they are not even zombies, and both vampires and werewolves are untypical, let's say. It's a long story. It all started with a supervisor which was created in... Oh, don't even start, Ian. You might want to play it. I doubt. I'm not into video games nowadays. And why is that? I still remember how we used to play all night long when we were kids. Was it the same computer, mind you? Yeah, it was fun. Now I don't have the time. So what about the vibes? Ian began to explain the game's plot with great enthusiasm. I was barely able to follow the story. My focus was constantly switching between the frying sausage, mosquitoes sucking what was left of my blood, and the girls, of course. The girls grew tired of our conversation and decided to take some photos. First Andy took a shot of Nina, then they switched. Andy took off her shirt and posted in her tight top, which perfectly outlined her curves. I couldn't take my eyes off her, and I'll be stupid enough to adopt the idea of this picnic. So, he saved his thought but didn't make it himself, but that's not for sure. I bet there'll be a second game. The sauces are ready. Finally. Nina got ready to the plastic dish, and Ash began to put the food onto them. As soon as I received my share, I started to examine the juicy appetizing sausage covering dark brown stripes from the grill. Barely able to resist, I waited until everyone got their food and sunk my teeth into the meat. So good, yeah. Not bad, you didn't burn it like last time. Yeah, you made the whole dorm go wild there. The dorm? Yeah, we decided to have a little barbecue party on the balcony. Obviously, the fire alarm went off. I was hoping they'll expel me. It's nothing compared to the shit we did on Halloween. Let me tell you. Nash began to tell me about another funny episode of their college life. Sometimes he boasted and exaggerated things, and everyone called him out for that. Then they laughed at him for trying to wriggle himself out of the web of his own lies. Listening to their stories, I felt like extra baggage. Those four had so much in common. And there was I, rotting on this godforsaken town, a boring miserable meme who didn't even know what he wanted from his life and kept wasting his youth. The thought made me feel bitter, but I did my best to smile as wide as I could. So that's how I managed to get away from the campus security. Come on, stop making things up. No one was after you in the first place. Al, you should really come with us to the big city in September. Whoa, that sure was sudden. Come on, come with us. Yeah, what do you think? I don't know. I have my grandma to look after, and also my job. Man, in the big city you can find 1,001 coffee shops, a flick of your finger and you have a job. Besides, you can attend lectures in our college, even if you are not formally a student. Also you outside on the faculty you like, you'll be able to take an entrance exam and enroll. Yeah, you should go for philology. What else is that? It's super useless, but at least you'll have lots of time for yourself. Not everyone is like you, Ian. Maybe Alex actually wants to learn something. Learn something at uni? Listen, what if we all move out that stinking dorm and rent an apartment together with Alex? Living with you under the same roof, I'll prefer to keep my sanity intact, thank you. Don't know about that, I really need to look after my grandma. Trust me, your grandma is the last person who needs to be looked after. Besides, Andy's parents will keep an eye on her, or mine. Sure. Fine, I'll think about it. Why think? Just get your stuff together and let's go. Yeah. In Nash's world, all decisions were to be made fast and easily, but I couldn't simply get up and leave. My grandma. No. Deep inside I knew that was just an excuse. I was about to change topic, but Nina beat me to it. Hey, so this is the mushroom you have been telling me about. What? What kind of mushroom is that? Seriously. Why the hell it has a spiral? She rummaged through the grass and showed us a small white mushroom with a spiral seam on its cap. Yeah, the spiral hat. Yeah, everyone in our town loves them so much. Haha, it's poisonous, right? What? Of course not. This mushroom contains a small amount of psilocybin. Because of that, they can help you relax, even relieve pain. It's not dangerous. At certain doses, can cause hallucinations. And thank you, Professor. Magic mushrooms. That's it. Wanna try? Nah, I feel sick after having them. And how exactly do you try it? Probably you cook them? Spit, rub, and bite. I'm joking. Give me your cup. I'll pour you some of my kombucha. Who else wants to try? So this kombucha is, made from spiral hat. I made it myself. You promised me you won't be drinking this summer. Come on, little monkey. No one say anything about mushrooms. You say it yourself. They help one relax and relieve pain. You can't even imagine how my soul hurts after taking my exams 3 times. Freaking liar. They started to squabble. Nash was pouring kombucha while still arguing with Andy, so unintentionally poured some for me too. In my hand was a cup full of mysterious pinkish liquid. Nina and I exchanged glasses. Have you tried it before? Nah. Okay, you live only once. She carefully brought the cup to her lips and took a sip. Nothing special. Maybe I should try it too? It was warm and sour sweet, almost like soda, but subtle in flavor. I just hope that by morning I won't be found lying senseless in the bush. In the meantime, the quarrel went on. Nash, I told you the mushrooms are not the point. I'm upset because you lied to me again. Come on, little monkey, don't pout. Should I pour you a cup too? Nash got all lovey-dovey with Andy, trying to make her forgive him. Ian was embracing Nina and whispering something into her ear. He was gently stroking her back, and his hand was going lower with each stroke. I turned away. Another couple. It's like I was at the Noah's Ark. Come on, just stop that already. I picked up the mushroom Nina threw away and looked over it. Suddenly I felt like the spiral symbol winked at me with a faint glow. Huh? This is funny. What is it? Nina broke free from her boyfriend's embrace and moved next to me. I think it's glowing. You're right. The kombucha must have gone to my head. Everything looked so unusual. It's easy to notice in the dark. Never heard of these mushrooms. Where did they even come from? No idea, but they used to call them fallen stars. And what do stars have to do with mushrooms? My late grandfather told me this when I was a kid. He used to say, as raindrops fall from the sky, so do these fragrant mushroom stars come to this earth. Whoa, what the fuck? So romantic. What's up? Nothing, just thought I saw something. Damn that kombucha, never again putting that shit in my mouth. If those really were stars, we wouldn't be here right now. Andy confiscated all of Nash kombucha and splashed it on the ground, a cup after cup. Not real stars, magical ones. Yeah, something like that. It's all from this old legend about the dark deity that devoured the sky, or the sun, I don't remember it that well. Anyway, the mushroom's origin was described in that very legend. So what do the sky and sun have to do with it? The stars fell, don't you get it? Haha. Yeah, this sure explains everything. One day someone found a strange mushroom, gorged themselves on it and tripped. At the same time there was a comet in the sky, so the imagination produced the old starfall nonsense together with the dark deity. That's obvious. You are no fun. Al, how did your grandfather get to know this legend? He was born in the reservation and spent all his youth there. They had their own atmosphere there. Whoa, so you are the descendant of a Native American? Yeah. I see you found someone of your own, kinda. Recently I learned that my ancestors lived in a reservation for a long time too. But because of oppression and persecution, they had to find somewhere else to settle. I'm an ethnography student, so I love this kind of stuff. History of different nations, their everyday lives. By the way, another top tier faculty for lazy ass. Lots of spare time. Ian. What? Tell me more, Al. Maybe your grandfather left some photographs? Please, please, please? Oh, not that again. It's getting so damn interesting here that I'm feeling like taking a drive. Ian pulled an envelope out of his backpack and headed to the forest. Ian, you're not going to start without me, are you? Not a chance. Sorry, Alex, I'll be right back. You stay here and try to remember all the details. Sure. Ian and Nina mingled with the trees. Nash and Andy were sitting at a quiet distance from each other. Looks like the kombucha fight turned out to have much graver consequences than it seemed at the beginning. Nice folks. Say it again when they are back. Are they smoking something? What, you want some too? Don't worry, they know when to quit. They only fool around with it on weekends or when they have something to celebrate. But today's Wednesday, nothing to celebrate either. What do you mean nothing? It's our summer holidays, and we finally got all together. Certainly a cause for celebration. It's fine really. Thought I doubt Nina will remember what you two were talking about. Glad to hear. The last thing I want to listen is to stupid memes for the rest of the day. Al, you don't bring that up either. You two can discuss your fairy tales some other time. And why is Nina so crazy about that nonsense? What's so strange about that? I think it's fun. Do you know any scary legends about werewolves and stuff? Telling scary stories by the fire is perfect for a picnic. You are like a child. You know, I'm officially declaring you the most nagging person in the world. Doesn't sound too official. Where's the document? Stamped and signed. Not you two. No document, but I can give you this bottle cap as a medal. Nash probably held the cap in front of him, covering the setting sun with it. I almost forgot, there should be a solar eclipse tomorrow, at noon I think. We should have chosen tomorrow for our picnic. I bet the view from here will be awesome. I guess time to go home then? I say it's boring. What's so special about the sun covering the moon? Or what covers the earth again? The sun covering the moon. Please stop the earth. I'm getting off. You should have shown Ian, you know. You really need to relax. And ignore him and move close to me. Ooh, hello. So what do you think about moving to the big city? I thought you guys were joking. Of course we weren't. I'm not sure. Going to an unfamiliar city with no plan. I haven't saved up that much. I'm a grandma. I spoke to Grandma Patty. She said she'll be happy if you left. I see. I mean, if you start to live for yourself. I'm not sure. I can't just leave her alone, can I? Man, my parents will look after her. Mine too. And don't worry about the money. I spoke to my dad about that and he's willing to help. God, Andy, I'm not that pathetic, you know. I see you two are ready to decide everything for me, huh? We are just trying to help. Mist Valley is done for, nothing to do here. I'm fine with it. Doesn't look like it. And why do you care, Nash? We haven't seen each other for years and suddenly you start to act like a friend? Everyone around you is just trying to help. Why are you being so stubborn? Mind your own business. I didn't really raise my voice. Andy embraced her knees and lowered her eyes. Nash didn't say anything and now was staring into the fire. Sorry. It's just, they never found the body. What if she's still alive? What if Mom comes back one day? It's been so many years, but I just can't forget about it. I still remember how I used to sit by the window and wait for her to come back from work. And once I'll seen her, I'll immediately jump outside to greet her. I'm actually doing the same thing to this day, looking out of that bloody window every evening. But she never comes. Alex. I know, right? That's so stupid, but to me leaving will mean that I betrayed her. Just imagine, she comes back and sees that I'm not even waiting for her. I can't allow that. Al, but it's been so many years, I doubt she's alive. You have to let her go and move forward. I'm sure your mother will wish to say. You're right, you are alright. But I just can't get it out of my head. I think it's time to try. Yeah man. Let's get out of here, and you'll feel better. Andy took my hand in hers and pressed her shoulder into mine. I felt warmth spreading my chest and my soul was at ease. I wish I could stay with her like that forever. Whoa whoa. What's that? Maybe Ian and Nina are making fun of us? Shush. We strained our ears, but the dense thicket answered with nothing but the rustling of leaves. What the hell? When did they leave again? It's been a while. They should have come back by now. Exactly. We ought to go check on them. Whoa whoa. They are dead. Or probably Ian. The sun was almost down, so the forest was enveloped in darkness. Almost all light was consumed by the shadows. The whole atmosphere seemed sinister. Somewhat hesitant, I took a step forward and we proceeded to the forest. Do you hear anything? Your stomach is rumbling. Why weren't there any more screams? That's a good thing, right? Means everything is okay now. I bet Ian was biting in the ass by a mite, that's why he's screaming. Where are they? For God's sake. Hey, dudes! Shh! Don't shout. What else am I supposed to do? What's that? Something's rustling in the shrubbery. Hey, stop playing and see. Come out. Nash calmly stepped into the shrubbery. What are you two doing here? Soon he vanished among the foliage, and then I didn't dare to move any further. We nervously exchanged a glance. Nash? There was a black gaping hole among the rocks. Hey, Nash! Holy shit! Help me! Nash was shouting at the top of his lungs, but his voice sounded muffled. He was clearly scared to death and was about to lose it completely. Nash, are you there? Andy, pull me out! What happened? How did you... Pull me out of here, damn it! Andy switched up on the flashlight on her smartphone and stuck her upper body into the hole. It's too deep. Nash, can't you get out by yourself? It's too high. I heard something rustling in the grass. We were not alone. I could tell it was hiding behind the trees, watching us. The eye caught glimpses of movement among the foliage. I decided to check what was hiding there. I was slowly moving closer, straining my ears to hear even the quietest rustle. Ian? Nina? Don't come closer, just don't. My body was tense like a spring ready to snap. Shivers ran up and down my spine, and my skin was sticky with sweat. As I moved close enough to step into the shrubbery, my nostrils were hit with a nauseating metallic smell. Holy shit! Ian. I froze in horror. It was Ian. His body was torn apart, mangled. Terror blurred my eyes, but I was able to discern the blurry knots of intestines dangling from his abdomen. And the blood, the grass, the leaves, the ground, everything was covered in dark crimson stage. My ears were ringing. I barely managed to hobble back to where Andy was trying to calm Nash down. Oh, what happened? Look, we need to call the emergency service, then get our backpacks out. Oh shit, what the hell is that? What the fuck? As we turned our heads, we saw something unthinkable. An unknown creature was before us, a real monster, and it was clearly about to pounce on us. I could tell that from the menace on its purple eyes, which were gleaming in the dark. The creature bared its snow-white fangs, with traces of scarlet blood on them, and it turned pale as ghost. We froze as we stared at it, our eyes wide open with fear. I could hear nothing but the beating of my own heart. The creature charged at us. I had no idea what to do. I could think of something, but that I was going to die. In the middle of nowhere, torn to pieces by an unknown creature. Suddenly Andy grabbed me by the collar and pulled me down. I didn't even realize that we dived into the hole. Holy shit. So I don't know what else is that. There's like a temple and a laboratory. Holy shit. What the hell is that? So basically, Ian is dead. Now I wonder did the other girl that I forgot the name died? Andy jumped with us to that hole, and Nash was in that hole too. So, but who is that monster? It's like, what? I think it's because of that spiral thing. It has to be, right? But looks interesting. The visuals are good too. The visuals didn't have a lot of choice. It only had two choices. But I think one could matter drinking that drink or not. So I wonder. But it looks interesting. It has a date that is April 11, if I'm not mistaken. So If you like visual novels with this mystery and some horror, you can play the demo. And if you like it, don't forget to wishlist. So, see you on next time.